Hey guys, welcome to Prodbug, and will continue the Kotlin series. And in the last chapter, we have seen the operators, integer operators, string operators, all these things. And now we'll go through the loops, which is one of the important and interesting topic. We always start learning some languages with if loop, switch, for loop, small things, but they are really important things which are getting used in everyday life. Okay, so loop, this is the method we have created a function again, a main function, and we are calling this particular loop if else. So let's go through this. Let me increase the size of this window. And okay, so as I told you, this is not required because we are defining inside a function, but to maintain the same coding style, I have added here int. So we have created two variables a and b, 20 and 10, and the normal way, uh, if else we are checking. So if a is greater than b, print this one, otherwise print this one. Expression out of if else. Okay, so what we are doing here is see, try to understand that this is a simple if else loop. Okay, so either this will be printed or this will printed. This we have seen in the Java. This is a Java style. Okay. But is there any way we can fetch the result out of this? Generally, we have not seen that. Yeah, we need to define some variable here, some here, and then we can save it. All these things we need to do in Java. But this is a new feature in Kotlin where you can fetch the result of this if-else loop into a variable. Okay, so the code is like if a is equal to b, then I am returning a here. Otherwise, I am returning b. Okay, so I'm not printing anything here. I'm just making sure that whatever the value is bigger, I am assigning that value in the big number. Okay, so if a is big, a will be saved in here, otherwise b will get saved. So in our case, a is bigger, so big number will be assigned with a 20 and it will be printed here. Yeah, so let's run the main method. So this is a new feature not possible in Java, but you can easily understand. Yeah, so if loop, so code has entered in this loop if loop, and for this particular case big number is 20, so a so basically it return a and we are printing an a here. Okay, so I hope this is easy to understand. uh, let's see what we have used. If else loop, and in this loop again we have created two variable a and b, and if a is greater than b, then print this one, otherwise else if, print out this, else this. So this example is just to show you that how we use the else if loop, and I think this is exactly the same as Java. So so nothing new here. So here if loop will definitely get print until this is running. Let me comment this part and open, go to the, so if loop hasn't printed the first if loop, the code is going into that code. So let's quickly go to the switch. Okay, so here I have no need to use the break statement. Yeah, this is a new feature. In Java, we always use a break statement. Yeah, so if the statement is not running, then it will keep on. If nothing, so basically we have to use the break statement at the end. So whenever some switch case get matched, so after that the break statement. If you remember, we always give here break. Yes, after every basically after every switch case we have to mention here break everywhere, right? So unnecessary, so that unnecessary code has been removed by the Kotlin. Why to write break? Because we already know that we have found one match and definitely this particular code will get be executed, and then why need to break? So Kotlin has done all those part on behalf of us, that you just write your logic and the extra boilerplate code will be handled by the Kotlin. Okay, so that's why it is getting a bit famous, because the developer need to write less code and you get more functionality. Okay, so here what we have done, this is the one way. I will show you another way. So num is 3. Okay, so what is the problem? Variable declaration could be inlined. Okay, so we'll see later on, but I don't want to use inline function as of now. So let be it as simple. Okay, we'll go one by one on all the advanced topics. So I have created a variable here, number, and it's an integer, and I have provided value as 3. Okay, so I have given four option here, 1, 2, 3, and I am printing the spelling of 3. And else, if nothing will be found, so default case, it will jump to the default case. So definitely the output should be 3 in this case. And let's now see the second output, then we will run it together. When expression. Okay, so here we have created a num expression. Its value is 4, and one more thing, here in the switch we are not giving switch here, we are writing when. Okay, so earlier in the Java you know that we need to give something like that switch, but here the switch has been replaced with when statement. Okay, so similarly we have again fetching out the result of this into the variable which we have seen in the if loop. This one, the same here in this expression we have saved a and b into the big integer where expression has been fetched out. So similarly we are fetching out the expression out of this when loop. So you can call it as a switch statement just if you want to, but this is a when in terms of Kotlin. You can say switch as well, no problem. So in this switch expression, the result has been this expression has been saved into this output, and we are printing the output. So if we see this is a 4, so FOUR4 will be saved in this, and the switch when expression, the output will be printed as 4. So the output of this should be 4, and for this particular thing output should be 3. So 3 and 4 should be the output. Okay, so let's see if we have uncommented this. Let me run. Okay, so the 3 is output of the first switch statement, and for the second is its the output is 4, right? So this is working as expected, and let's go to the second switch. So I hope this is clear to you that we are not giving any break statement and we are using when rather than the switch. Uh, so this is just to the BDD style, Cucumber style, given when then. So they are trying to modify this as per the English languages. That I think this is the reason they have changed from switch to when. But I think switch is much better than the when. But it's okay. It's Kotlin time. Okay, so let's go to the next example. Switch when to example. Here I have created a string, and the value has been assigned as Feb. And again, Jan, Feb, March as the three switch statements. And so this example is just to for the string part. Basically, in the integers, we are giving directly here integers without any quotes or anything. And in case of string, you have to specify double quotes. Okay, so double quotes need to be provided here, and this particular feb will be matched in one of them, and that particular feb month will be printed out here. And this is a default case. Let's see the default case as well after this run. Okay, so this is the feb month, or let's say I have added some new month which is not here, and this time it will go to the else loop. And in the switch statement, if you remember, here we need to write default, but here here we are writing else. So they modified small changes. Default has been replaced with else. Switch has been replaced with when. Break statement has been removed from the end. No semicolon required. All unnecessary things has been removed, and this is the way how we use in Kotlin. Next, for loop examples. Very important. There are a lot of variations in for loop. We'll go through everyone. For example, okay, let's go to this particular method, and okay, so there are a lot of variety of for loops are present. So I have tried to cover each and every variety, so it will be good to see all of them. So let's see the first one. The first one is uh, double dots. Okay. Uh, Here we have created a variable which is 2 less than dot dot and less than 10. Okay, so the meaning of this is that I want to start the for loop with 2 and it will go till 10. So we have created kind of list here. So now I am navigating to this list n in. Okay, so this is reserved keyword n. So n in nums, and nums is a list. Okay, from 2 to 10, and I'm just printing all the numbers. So the output should be 2 to 10 for this. Let me run, and then we can see the code side by side as well. It will be easy to understand. uh, See the output of this. This is the output of first for loop 2, and I'm printing till 10. Okay, so this is the output of first for loop, you can see. Okay, I hope this is clear. So we have created a list. Otherwise, in Java, you cannot create a list in just one line. Yeah. Otherwise, you have to write a lot of proper. You have to define the methods, and it is 2 to 10. You can even create in Java. But let's say if assume it's 1 to 1000, so you have to do some efforts for creating a list from 1 to 1000. But in Kotlin, it's very shortcut. In just this manner you can create a list of any numbers. Yeah. Let's see the next example. Next example is until. Okay, we are using until keyword. So the important point here is until will not include the last number. So until is the last number, 60 will not be included. And here again we have created a list from 50 to 59. You can see uh, less than equal to, and here it is less than. Okay, so we have not written this thing. This is showing by default. Let me remove this and I will write it again for you guys. So see, nothing is written. I am writing here 50 until 60. Okay, so this is what I'm writing, 50 until 60. So this less than equal to and this less than has been showing automatically. I have not written that. Okay, so this is a list num50, and again the for loop, I'm using n in num50, and I'm again printing, and you can see the output. It is printing from 50 to 59. Okay, so this is a new keyword. Until you can use double dots here, which will include the last number, and this will not include the last number. So this is the difference between double dot and until. Okay, so range 2. Okay, so rather than saying double dots, it's a weird way, so let's use range 2. Okay, so this is a range 2 operator, and this is the until operator. Okay, so this I hope this is clear to you guys. Now let's go to the this is a range 2 operator. Again we are in the range 2, and but the difference here, what I want is I want to print from 90 to 100, but in a step of 2. So step of 2 is like 90, 92, so the multiple of 2. So in this fashion, so you can write anything as step 2, 3, 4. So this way you can print all the numbers. So step of 2 will be printed here between 90 and 100, and both number will be included because we are using range 2. We are not using until. You can use until as well if you don't want to include the 100 in this. So let's see the output of this. Step of 2, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, and 100. So you can see 100 has been is included in this output, and it is a skip of 2. So this way, using the until or range 2, and with this keyword step 2, you can jump in this way. Fine. So these are all the interesting features which has been introduced in Kotlin. So now let's go to the another example, and this is the reverse order. So this is another interesting thing. What I'm doing here, 20 to 16, I'm going in the reverse order. So 20, 19, 18, and till 16. So down to, this is a new keyword, down to, and this is a list of reverse number 20 to 16, and this is again the same for loop, n in reverse, and I'm just printing the reverse number, and you can see the output. So 20, 19, 18, 17, and 16. So both number has been included in this particular thing. And if you note down that in the until, this is not included because you can see the sign, it is less than, there is no equal to. But in case of reverse, down to is including both the limits, uh, greater than equal to and the greater than equal to this one. So the both the numbers will be included in the series. And this is, I think, the okay, one more. There are too much examples, so I hope you are able to understand. uh, so what we are doing here, 30 to 40 in reversed. Okay, so I am not using here down to keyword. I am using the normal, I forgot the name, it's range to operator. So ideally it should print 30 to 40, but here I have reversed it. This is the variable, and I have used this function reversed. Rather, so it's up to you. If you are comfortable using a reversed keyword, you can use reversed. Otherwise, you can use down to keyword. So it's up to you. But I am showing both the examples. So here it will print it in the reverse order, and both the limits will be included. You can see from the icon here, less than equal to, less than equal to. So 30 to 40. So this is the output from 40 to 30 in the reverse order. This thing has been printed. Fine. Let's go to the next for loop. Okay, so here I have used the characters rather than using the numbers all the time. So here we are using the characters from A to Z, and here variable is name as a character. So for ch and char, we are printing it. Okay, so the important thing is that, see, here n, we are not initializing it with the int. And in Java, we know that we need to define int n is equal to 0, so we need to define the type. But here the important thing is that the Kotlin is saying that I will do it myself, you just focus on your logic, and I will do all this boilerplate code myself, no need to care. So that's why here we have used a ch. Okay, so ideally we should have used char is equal to char ch, something like that. But here the shortcut is just ch in char, and you can use here a, b, c, anything, whatever you like, and this will be printed here. So you can see character from a to z, we have printed it nicely way. In just 3 line of code, you can print this thing. Oh, too much to understand. I gone very fast. I hope this is clear to you. And the last method, let's see quickly what we have defined for each loop. Okay, so this is a for each loop. Like till now, we have used the normal for loop, like for ch in this, and this style we call the for each loop in Java. Yeah. So this is a for each loop, but here. Uh, One more style of for each loop, Java 8 style lambda expression we have used in this. So we have created a list. We'll also see the list in the next upcoming chapters. Just but for the time being, let's see here as well. So rather than using this particular operator, uh, we can create a list in the Java style. So I have given some numbers, and I have created a list of integers, and we have created numbers, all the numbers. So this is a number list, and you can use list dot for each both the way, and you can directly use the print it. In the upcoming chapter, we'll see what is it. This is a special character, special inbuilt features in Kotlin. I don't want to explain you right now the meaning of it, but because we have already covered all this thing in the next. But for the timing, just understand that whatever numbers are coming in this, so first time 10 will come here, then next time 11, 12, 13, till every number is coming, it is representing the current numbers. Okay, so you can print this one, or you can use lambda expression here. So uh, whatever the first list integer is coming, let's say 10 is coming, and we are printing x here with the template uh, dollar x, and there is a one space so that they will be printed in a nice way. Let me run this particular code. Okay, so this list is from this particular for each, the first one, print it, and the second one is from this lambda expression where we have printed like what, 10 space 11 space 12. The space is because of this which we have given here. So I hope all the for loops is clear to you. We have covered a lot in this chapter. You need a lot of time to digest everything, and if it is clear in one go, I will be glad. And in the next chapter, we'll see how the arrays and list is working in Kotlin. Till that time, keep learning. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.